in my movie store, VHS, DVD, winter into New Year. I definitely don't want to stop doing everything just because the prices are going up in donation stores for movies. I almost completely decided to stop, but I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully I could get some stuff thrifting. Might have to pay up more now, so I have to adjust my budget, eat less food. But like I want to have the Hungry Man meal. I'll have to make my own to make a really very quick meal, and nothing fancy. And if it gets me through, then I'll be able to get quite a bit off eBay, get a little bit thrifting, and that's what I need coming in every month. And hopefully I can get some good stuff coming out in VHS next year. I'm just playing catch up right now, so if I still want to add a couple TV shows, and Christmas I'll see if I get money. Then I'll add Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, or Walker. If I get those two shows this year, then I'll get caught up with my TV shows, and I can move on more into VHS, because most of the VHS I watch now is costing $50 up to $70, $80. Some of them even cost $100, and then I'm going to come back into my games. I still want to get the USB controller, some stuff for NES, and then I'll decide whether or not I'll get Friday the 13th or come back into my music. I still want to get at least 4 or 5 early Dolly Parton albums. I got some of them on double packs, so I'm okay for now. And then I could get at least 2 or 3 more older Pearl Jam albums that I want, if they're not too expensive. And don't see them much anymore, so they're getting filled with the newer shows. So Pearl Jam is the only band that I know that makes shows on a daily basis, so I don't need all of them, but I like collecting the old stuff, the ones with the pictures on it, and I'll try to get something more expensive CDs as well. Like Great Pretender for Dolly Parton is around $100. I already bought Eddie Vedder with the Doors, which is around $100. And Sega, I need a Gauntlet, around $70. Paperboy 2 is around $100, and Mega Man 3 and Mega Man 4. And then I need to get the USB controller and Pitfall for Atari, and then I'll be almost caught up. Then I could get some smaller items and come back into my VHS a little bit more. So I have to keep the budget steady and make a proper budget for the snacks, so I get at least 1 item. And if I really tie things down in here, I can start getting some bigger box sets. Even with the excess money I get, I'll put it towards better TV shows if I get Christmas money, tax refund and all that stuff. And I'll put it towards movies. Sometimes I might need to put it towards clothes, but I'll try to get some movies. Normally these are the titles I see locally a lot, so I'll give you a look at what I picked up here. Nothing special, but some main stuff. Mask, E.T., a few titles I see here randomly. Gone with the Wind is about $5 sometimes. Can't go wrong with Star Wars. And then I'll try to come back in and pick up some smaller packs for the horror, and a few more for Stephen King, and then I'll be caught up in here in about 2 or 3 years if I'm on this new budget. It's gonna take down a lot of my meal, and a lot of the meat is pretty expensive, so I'm cutting that back on the winter, and hopefully I could balance that out with a stir fry or something like that. So that's what I'm going to plan to do in order to get things going in here. And hopefully I won't pick up too many movies I don't know. Like stuff like Frantic's good, Falling Down is good, Basic Instinct's good, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'll have to watch that someday. Never seen it, so I don't know. But it seems to be good titles, and some of these I'm going to transfer into VHS, but not for a year or two, so I need to transfer Friday the 13th, Halloween into VHS, but that won't be for another year or two, and then I'll be completely cut up in here. I could relax a little bit and put more of it back into my food, or I could go back into toys, because the Transformers are going to be pretty expensive. They run about 50 to 100 bucks, so over 100 bucks even sometimes, or bigger toys. And I need to get some of those Transformers coming in here as well, so I might keep doing that. If I see on my recent budget, then everything should be okay, because I came close to completely stopping in here and just closing it and calling it good, and decided to put whatever I have into food. But I need to get more things coming in, because it's my TV and that's what I watch, and I'm not done. Netflix doesn't have all this stuff that I like to watch, so they do have a fair bit. They have Star Trek now, so I watch that a lot on Netflix. Maybe add a couple more posters or promos. Fix up a shelf every year, so I need to make a shelf here, and I need to replace this shelf, so that's 2 projects there. And then around here I need to change this cabinet, so I get 2 more shelves out of it. Then I can have 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, which is a lot more room to add some better titles. And then hopefully I'll complete Simpsons. I might have to buy more of them off eBay. And then Goosebumps is another big one. I never see those locally, and I hardly see any Simpsons now, so nothing grew this year. But hopefully winter I'll get through it. I don't have to buy the high expensive meat, but if I make some kind of stir fry, I should be okay. And the toy area right now, maybe in a year or two, it might grow a little bit more. And then once you start seeing Transformers, more Transformers, Doctor Who toys, then you know I'm pretty much caught up in the movies and TV shows that I do want. And that won't be for another 3 years. I should have Friday the 13th by then on VHS, so that's about 300 bucks. And Halloween I think is still about 300 bucks as well, maybe a little bit cheaper. But I got them on DVD for now, so see how things go month to month. But I don't want to just completely stop just because Goodwill is upping their movies and TV shows. I came close to stopping, but I'll still see what thrifting has to offer over the winter and Christmas and to New Year. Hopefully I could get a little something. Might have to pay up a little bit more for what I want, but if it's going to be marked as 20 bucks a season, I'm not going to bother. I'll just buy that on eBay. If it's still under 10 bucks, then I might get it. Sometimes other donation stores will price up better titles to like almost $10, but that is fairly high. Usually a TV show runs about $5.99, but now they're jumping up the prices. I don't know why. So we'll see how things go with thrifting. Maybe I'll get something, maybe I'll get nothing. And got a lot